My name is Jake Alexander. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, and I've been living in Mobile for about 5 years now. Well, I work full-time at Carpe Diem as a shift manager, and I'm also a full-time student online in business school, and I go to Pensacola State College online. Carpe is probably my only job because it is so demanding, and then besides the band, that's pretty much a full-time job in itself, so I really don't have much time for anything else. So I have just about everybody's responsibility is mine, so I have the same thing that everyone else does as of the baristas. So I make drinks, take register, make food, all the normal shift duties are equally shared by me, but I'm there to make sure that it all gets done. My band's name is DeLuna. I'm in a full-time band with 3 of my other friends. We play around the area and a little bit outside the area. We are signed to a record label out of South Florida, and so it takes a majority of my time, because not only do I have a boss for my day job at Carpe, I actually do have a boss for my hobby. So having someone actually telling me what to do and having deadlines and curriculum and stuff that I have to actually meet for my hobby is just as demanding as a second job, because even in my off hours when I need to be relaxing, I have to check copyright infringement, I have to check BMI reports, which is income from music that we've been selling, merchandise, all that stuff. But it's still very demanding, and it's not just a hobby band anymore. It's kind of taken into a whole nother full-time job, to where I'm actually in demand of all my free time's strung up in that. My role in the band would be the creative source. I write the lyrics, and I also share part in writing the music. And so, but as for the actual performing aspect, I sing and I play rhythm guitar, and I help out with all the actual logistics side, bookkeeping, booking, all the behind the scenes stuff tends to fall on me. This is the first band that I've actually considered as a job opportunity, because it's the only one that actually has panned out in a sense. All the other bands I was in were just for fun, and we just kind of gig on the weekends because we were in high school. But this one, I don't know if it was my mindset or the other bandmates' mindsets, or just because, but it's kind of turned into more of a thing to where other people are kind of expecting it, as in my label. So yeah, but the other ones were more of a hobby, and it was just more for fun. Probably the biggest gig that we played, probably tied for me for 2. We played Soul Kitchen March of last year. We had booked about a string of shows on a little small tour run. It wasn't a full out thing, but we had reached out to Maggie at Soul Kitchen and we're hey, if you find anything, and she ended up putting us on a bill. And to other bands that are bigger than us, it probably wouldn't have felt that big, but there was probably almost 200 people there, and it felt pretty big. But more recently, we played at South Sounds, and that felt pretty big. It was fun to play outside and actually have people who don't want to stay out till 12 o'clock come see us, so that was fun. Well, having a full-time job and being in a band and balancing friendships and relationships amongst all of that, has been very difficult and strenuous on me and my bandmates. But, to actually be able to support ourselves through something we thoroughly enjoy, whether that be in the coffee industry or whether that's through music, me progressing in what I actually want to do for the rest of my life is more important to me than just working a 9-to-5 job behind a desk.